Hey, hey, it's Ray Langley at your service. Virtual entertainer and wolf girl extraordinaire, welcome back to Ace Attorney and happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, Ilu and Candace. Good to see you guys. Alright. So, where we left off previously, we were in the middle of... Yes, we had just finished part 1 of the trial. So, we are going to continue where we left off. It's a scorcher, a little bit of a scorcher today, so I have my water on hand. We'll see how far we get today. And, yeah. I know usually we start the week off with something else, but we're just shifting schedule a little bit this week. I hope you guys don't mind. Hope you guys have been looking forward to continuing Ace Attorney as much as I have, so... With that said, let us continue. And again, voices, vibes, etc. They may sound different from how they were last week. I don't know. But I will do my best to convey them as best I can. Enjoy the show. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 3. Whew. That was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
Oh, but you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Oh!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine, that's a whip. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and victim were in that room.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes. Dr. Gray and Meyer were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went to the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes. I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she... Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct?
Well, you see,
Order. Miss Hart, you're here to present accurate testimony.
yeah, sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats. And I'm trapped like one. Again. Are you absolutely certain of that?
I sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark. Almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Wreck given.
Huh? What in the...
Wreck given. You know, you reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rick Evan? I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given...
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you?
Ah, just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do? If I just let this go...
What is it, Mr. White? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Do I have anything of the sort? Let's take a closer look at this picture. I don't think we have anything right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do something foolish. I hate this.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense...
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia...
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But... Pearls?
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway,
What are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
the advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
I was murdered.
What? Lotta, at a time like this...
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia?
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated— Oh!
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to seize that?
But, I mean, I have someplace I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow!
Foolish fool, spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue?
And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
Well, that's what I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah!
Mr. Phoenix, right? Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Two, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding?
No, you've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma!
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence?
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
Yuck. I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scenes of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya Fey? I mean, let's see. Let's go with it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it!
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling?
I think you had better continue to vary, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey, but isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
It's unbelievable that she can...
Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word, if I may.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
I don't even have a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Yeah, this is a pretty handy gimme. Your Honor,
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture, then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange about this picture?
Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should it be there?
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again!
Tisk tisk. Jumping the gun, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it! That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything!
But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salaries discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. No! Ah!
Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, witness! Yeah, what the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Wah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now, riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now, hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
I can't believe that even Mia is calling me by my full government name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix?
So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
I think so. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber's key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Yes. Looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous!
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No!
It seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered.
You motherfrickin' baka. You absolute baka. You complete utter baka of a man.
Oh god, Morgan is gonna skin you alive. 12:21, 3:24 p.m. Karine Village.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. First things first, flash my badge.
So, that's a lawyer's sacred treasure?
Huh?
I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama.
Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one.
I'm sure it's helpful to you in some way, but I am still in training, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really deeply sorry.
No, it's okay. I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. I'm very sorry. This feels so weird talking to a kid like this. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes.
Now, where you found this key is very important. So, please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? She talking about the one in the garden?
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Are you gonna tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes. If she finds out I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next.
That's Mystic Maya's!
I shouldn't have shown her something as violent.
Is that blood?
It's nothing. Really. Just forget you ever saw this, okay? What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like this to a child. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before.
Oh,
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
well, Maya's already naturally short, so...
And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes.
Roughly. Oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually.
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
Clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Oh. That's too bad.
By the way,
Yes? What is it?
you wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me, I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Oh shit?
I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, clearly.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
Well, I definitely don't have anything yet, so... June 21st, Faye Manor Meditation Room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, it looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me.
Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy.
Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again.
Ooh, like, real suave. So, it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too.
So, what's up? You're all out of breath.
Like, huh? Oh, like you mean, like I'm just totally happy and like totally excited to be here.
Excited?
Like, I mean, there are so many things to like see. It's like the real deal here.
Oh, really? For example?
For example, like, that urn over there. Do you like know about it?
All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Would you take a look at this?
Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear.
No, no, no. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer.
Like, so is that what you are?
Hmm. Let's see. Let's take a look around first. That's the side room. Looks like guests can use it as a place to take a break when they feel tired. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. So, someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn?
Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure.
Huh. Didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, Ami Faye's spirit.
Ami Faye? Who's that?
Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Karayan channeling technique was Mystic Ami.
You don't have to get upset with me.
So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Edie, I want to ask you about the murder.
Murder?
Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one.
Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing.
Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Karayan Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident?
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Cyclox?
Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry her mouth open on this one. June 21st, Fay Manor side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Fay Manor, channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture.
Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty.
What in the...
Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright.
Just curious. But that picture you were just looking at.
Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well.
Huh? Oh, yes, thank you.
I am terribly sorry. I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees' training today.
I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture.
All because the master can't be here with us. You understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member, such as myself, must do this.
Have you remembered anything about the murder?
No, I told you everything I know already.
Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police?
Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward.
You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen?
I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred.
I was really hoping for some new info.
I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes.
Could you possibly be more patronizing? So, do the students train every day?
Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off, the day after the murder, of course. However...
And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training.
Mr. Wright!
Yes. Oh, she got real scary real fast.
How many times must I tell you before you understand? Good sir, they are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl.
Sorry. I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Next question, please.
Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this.
Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir.
So the master is, Maya's mother, right?
Mystica, Misty. She is a brilliant medium.
And where is she now?
We are not sure.
Not sure?
About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystica Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village.
Erased?
A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead.
Oh, I see.
And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurain village.
And
Mystica Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid.
I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. What do you think about this?
I am terribly sorry, but I am afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry.
But this has nothing to do with your spiritual power.
This is the key to this room.
That's right.
But why do you have it, good sir?
That I'm not telling.
Return it at once.
I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Feels sus. Just a few years too early to be able to say it.
Hey, Nick. I've been waiting.
She looks so helpless.
So, how was it? What did you find out?
Well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye?
I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. It's the same as the last time I saw it. You just like to show it off, don't you, Nick? Are you that thrilled to be a lawyer?
That's not what I meant by it, but... I mean, I don't really think about it. I just sort of shove it in people's faces. Force of habit, I guess.
I can't think of anything special about it. That's the channeling chambers.
This is the only one in the world, right?
Yeah. During the trial, I was kind of wondering why you had it.
I got it from Pearls.
That's weird. I swear I locked the door and then put the key into one of my pouchy sleeves.
Look at my shiny badge. Your sleeve? But how and when would your sleeve leave the room? It didn't grow a pair of legs.
I wonder where Pearlie found that key. What is it?
I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace.
Huh? Is it trash burning day already?
That's not something I know about. I guess she didn't notice the bloodstain. Probably better that way. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean.
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie.
Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this, Maya.
Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the folding screen?
I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
That's exactly what Lotta said too.
Nick,
Yeah?
why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What did she tell you?
She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am?
You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged.
Drugged?
I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's...
I want to ask you something about Pearls.
Pearlie? Well, what about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, did you?
No, nothing like that.
She'd never do anything to harm someone. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid. And really cute. And really great. And cute.
I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right?
Yeah. The two of us, we were playing with her ball.
A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Pearl with a gun. Now I'm just imagining, due to her shipping delusions, she has a gun and she, like, cocks it, readies the bullet, and aims it at Phoenix and goes,
Mr. Nick, if you don't marry Mystic Maya right now, I'm gonna shoot!
So, about this ball.
It's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball, huh?
When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box.
The clothing box?
Yeah, Pearly's always hiding in there. You know, the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
The clothing box in the side room, huh? Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Another 2-hour train ride later. Lotta.
Ah!
Hey!
I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust.
Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space, but here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Karine Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside.
Ah!
What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking?
I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into.
So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then can this... Excuse me? Who am I talking to? There's no one here. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? It's the clothing box where Pearl keeps her ball. I thought I felt my soul take off for a sec when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she could be called an adult. Hmm. Help me out here. Was that box here yesterday? I think so? Well, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick water break, and while I do, one of you check the VOD of the previous entry and let me know if the clothing box is there and if I didn't click it for whatever reason. I'll be right back. And we are back. Um, yeah, it's really warm today, so I had to change out my ice water. But okay, so let me see. Checked the last VOD and it wasn't there. Not the first time we entered the room. Ooh, interesting. So it was there at some point. Hmm. It seemed to be there when Pearl gave us the Magatama, but the text boxes were in the way. I see. Hmm. Typo spotted, security alerted.
Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
Ah, she means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh. Well. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder.
I'm sorry.
But with the Magatama, I can unlock your Cyclops, right?
Yes? What should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is?
If you would just tell me, it would be easier for the both of us.
I'm so nervous.
Pearls is holding the key to this whole case. I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way?
Wow. You got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the winding way? You were playing with this ball, right?
That's right. How did you know?
Maya told me that you love to play with your ball.
Yeah. I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
What do you mean something? Nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Wait. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. I thought I had it because I thought I remarked on it. There it is. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see is a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh. Weird. There it is. When it came up earlier, when the picture of it showed up earlier, I noticed. I was like, hold on a sec. So let's go ahead and finish that off. Ah, I have to start it over. Okay. Okay, so let's just skip past this part. Boom. Playing with the ball. First lock breaks. We've got one open. Two is binding. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Karine technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess?
It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell that urn has been broken?
Do I just present the urn again? Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean, but...
I figured.
Do you want to try again?
Yeah, I'm sure I can get it if I think about it some more. The thing I'm missing must have been something to do with what's written on the urn. Oh, right, I forgot. I can also present... I keep forgetting this mechanic. I can present profiles, too. There we go. I love that the locks regenerate. I love lying. Disprove my lies all at once, boy. Who started the Karine channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Miss Agami.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again.
Around Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day. I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball.
And that's when you broke the urn.
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Miss Agami's spirit fly away.
Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice.
Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean Winding Way?
Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong in spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When you saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
I'm gonna get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I bet Mr. Gami's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done, and a happy resolution. Whew. Whew. I think I found out everything I can, but I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eenie Miney being here just a coincidence?
Hey, mister.
How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse, and that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister? It's too convenient.
Hey, Phoenix. I'm talking to ya.
Wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I gonna find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty?
Lotta!
Oh, so you finally noticed.
Thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this.
Thanks?
But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing, whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see, well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
I'm not done. And to think we trusted you, Lotta, and what do? You stab us in the back. You stressed us all out and even gave Maya a few strands of white hair. Now I'm gonna have to pray she makes it, or she may come back as a ghost.
That's enough. You can stop right there. Look, I'll tell you everything I know. Everything. I'll spill it all.
Everything?
Yeah, you got it. Everything. But, well, actually, tell you what, I'll even do it for free.
Forgive her, you monster. You were expecting me to pay you after what you did to us? Fine, I saw what I wanted to see. I'll forgive her. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm still
what?
No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, Lotta Heart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I dug up.
Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free.
Lotta not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak.
You mean Eenie Miney?
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time.
So Lotta suspects Eni, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eni.
Huh, that's Eenie Miney, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I heard as much. I had also heard that Eni was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Karine Village.
You don't say. Well, that's one sneaky gal if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
First, I want to hear your thoughts on...
Hey, this is that prosecutor gal. The one that likes breaking all the rules. Switches are for horses and lights, not people. How's that? I made a pretty clever pun, didn't I?
That actually was pretty clever. For those who don't get it, a switch is an American term for a instrument of beating, usually a tree branch, but or like, you know, a thin stick or something that acts like, you know, a whip. So that was actually pretty clever. More common in the South, but when a child acts up, the expression "break me off a switch" instills fear into the hearts of those who grew up with that style of parenting, because then that means the child had to go get their own implementation of punishment. And as I hear it, a smaller branch is not better than a larger branch. A larger branch hurts. A smaller one can cut. So... Sorry, didn't hear you.
Oh, well, I'll forgive the wax in your ears this once and tell it to you one more time. I overlooked this little kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't think it, but you know how it's always them silent types?
Huh? Wait.
Little Tyke's nothing but a ball of happy goodness, right? So I reckon she's the type to have done it. Well, now, that's just how the world turns.
I don't think this has anything to do with how the world turns.
Nope, don't know nothing about that. Things that don't catch my eye don't catch my interest.
And she calls herself a journalist?
Now this kid, I think she needs to be taught some manners. This here's her second time in the stew, right? My paw would have slapped me straight.
Yeah.
You know what they say? There's a second time, there's bound to be a third, and a Ow! You didn't have to slap me. I get it. Sorry.
Lotta, she's like 5. Incorrect, she's 8. Old enough to do it.
That old lady sure can be forceful. She scared me that day. Well, only a little now, you hear?
She can't even spell Amy. No. But you know what else she can do? Aim. And that's... You can't spell aim without Ami. I'm just saying, Pearl definitely has it in her to hold the gun and go blah blah. Damn, Phoenix Wright, known woman slapper. Now. There's clearly a hierarchy of women here. Lotta insulted Maya, therefore she had to be slapped.
You know, I'm beginning to get sick of this hairstyle. Next time I go to the salon, I'm gonna get my hair straightened, I reckon. What do you think, Phoenix?
I think if you got rid of your afro, I wouldn't recognize who you were.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, ain't it?
Please, can we get on with the important stuff? Say, like, the murderer. Speaking of Eni, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it?
It'll cost you. And it'll cost you a lot.
Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
That girl was hospitalized about a half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumble spoils, right?
Spoiled gumbo sounds... I mean, look, don't blame this on... Never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this Hoti clinic? Wonder if Maya does get accused 4 times. Not counting Layton versus Ace Attorney. Imagine getting accused of crimes and locked up 4 times before you even turn 20. So this is where Eni was hospitalized.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Director Hoti. Ho ho.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself.
Yes? So what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eni Miney.
Miss Miney? Miss Eni Miney? Yes, Oh, her. Oh, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh on an old man like me.
Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital.
Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss.
Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Yes. Yes,
Don't, yes me? Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hoti. Ho ho.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. Ugh. This patient is undergoing rehabilitation.
And look at that strange face twisting in all those ways. And that oily sweat. His whole body is swaying back and forth, wobble wobble, like he's about to fall. Yes.
Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Oh, sorry. Yes, most sorry, yes,
I wonder where that door way down there leads to.
Oh, that's the x-ray room. Yes.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Yes, well, it's because that's the x-ray room. Oh, yes.
There is something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. And this must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up, but I don't see all that many patients.
Yes, well, it's the quality, not quantity that counts,
What in the world did that have to do with anything? This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the walls this month, words to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it?
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer, yes.
The trial's tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes. Actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eenie Miney, right?
Little Miss Eenie Miney?
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
So what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff, oh yes.
Doctory clinical stuff?
Oh, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what does that look for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner, yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here,
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems,
It seems.
Yes, it seems that way.
Please tell me what you know about Eenie Miney.
Yes, I'll get to that, trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. Well, she was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped round and round in bandages and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, alright.
Yes, it was an accident. Accident, they're scary, yes. Cars, yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yup, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers, Yes, I looked it all up, I did, it was terrible, yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation?
Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation?
Yes, Miss Enie's.
That was one heck of an accident, yes. Her whole face was burnt like bad toast, it was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing Miss Eenie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together,
Picture?
That girl, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her, yes.
Oh.
So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swiped.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait.
What? What? Pretty girl like her. Bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious.
What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
So you looked up information on Eni's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes. I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it, do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh? You have it?
Well. Don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so.
Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Oh, here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Edie was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
A dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Edie fought with the door, finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
A new clue. I should probably look this over.
It's been half a year since Miss Edie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes, so how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes. Well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Edie I said hi, okay? Yes.
It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Ah! Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Started picking up his vocal habits from just spending 5 minutes with him.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah, it's been like 4.5 hours, Lotta. Yeah, found out a few things, I guess.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops.
Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police?
She said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. Now you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what.
Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on.
What?
That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it.
Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world.
Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat?
Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Mr. Fay, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
Morgan was supposed to become the master? Master this, master that. Where's the doctor? Hell, where's the Ronnie at this point? If you know, you know. Do you know where Eni is, Lotta?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter?
Turns out that old bat is Mr. Fay's older sister.
Oh?
They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty.
I see.
This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things, too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful.
Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
Oh. Okay, I can't check the rest. Okay. Highway of Nightmares. May 24th. Late last night, two women's car crashed into the highway center divider. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash.
I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else.
Doctor lurking in the shadows? If Miss Eenie Miney is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their deaths. Is this, then, just a mere coincidence? This is why you have to pick your passenger princesses carefully. Otherwise, they might get too cozy and then you'll fall asleep and... well, apparently you'll be the only one dead and she'll get to escape, so I don't know. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh, oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep? And, like, that's all I have to say about that?
Interesting. Eenie just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind?
I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was, like, in an accident.
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
Like, wait,
What now?
that's not me.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common.
What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too.
Like, totally? Wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps.
You think I'm gonna let you get away with that?
So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Huh? So?
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you.
That creepy fake director!
Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney.
Mimi?
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same.
Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed from my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything.
Oh. I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back.
I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
It seems simple, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
What?
I think you get the picture. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
Well, that's not good. Do I have anything else to... No, none of this is relevant to her. I guess we should just move on then. Looks like something's up.
Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Oh, hey, hold on, okay, pal. I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But...
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real pistol.
Detective, do not upset me further.
Sorry.
Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow.
Mother. Mother, this has never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really piercing. Ugh.
You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Mia!
So, how are the preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
If memory serves, Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now.
Sure. I welcome you to try.
Actually, first, I want to see if she has thoughts about Francisca, now that she's met her. Okay, fine.
Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow.
Mia.
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean.
Why do you think so?
It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia.
But there's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray?
Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling.
That's what I think in any case.
But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling?
This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing now, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired.
I've heard that name before.
The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Quran's sacred urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Okay. Fine then. Let's go.
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right?
Yes.
Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting.
Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia.
Well done. But while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt.
Let's see. Probably this, because we found this in the incinerator. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood.
You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder?
Yes.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
I don't know why, but there's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt.
What's that look mean?
Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume.
But this blood...
And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume?
Oh. I think this is the proof you're looking for.
The key to the channeling chamber, huh?
At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden.
You're right.
And this is what Maya told me.
While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve.
And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume.
It would certainly seem that way.
Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt.
Exactly.
You did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know. If my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
She needed a collaborator. Oh, and the box has a hole. I see now. I understand. They put that behind the folding screen and smuggled Eni inside. Which would give an alibi to Morgan. So then she needs an accomplice. Eeny Miny. She's the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and Eeny Miny
were in cahoots.
Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Miny is involved somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
A problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eni. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Phoenix, you're thinking about this too linearly. She doesn't have anything against Dr. Gray, but Eni has something against Dr. Gray. So, Eni gets her revenge, Morgan gets to frame Maya, Maya gets to be incarcerated, Master's seat is vacant, Pearl gets established as the new Master. Boom! Guess who's back on the main family? Morgan Fay. The puppeteer to the Master of Karine Village. I've already figured this out, guys. Case is over. Gets to be incarcerated. You know what I mean?
Then there is only one possibility.
Huh?
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion?
Because...
Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this.
Mother? Whose? Mine?
Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fay.
Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now?
Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then.
Right, Chief. We won't lose. All right. Phoenix mom mention, only time. Alright, so if the pattern holds, there's going to be 2 more trial segments and then the end of the case. However, we've already gone for about 2.5 hours. So what I'm thinking is that next time we will wrap up the trial. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap this up next week. For those of you who missed the post about it, I made a post. Sherlock Holmes Study in Scarlet is getting moved to Friday morning, the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, but it's just not gonna be on. It's just not gonna be Thursday. It's gonna be moved to Friday. So just letting you guys know. That's happening, still happening, but just make sure that you know the right day. I mean, the waiting room will tell you as much as well, but I thought I'd say it out loud. Which kind of leaves room for Thursday if I wanted to finish this case then, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to try to give myself a little bit of rest instead. But I will be back tomorrow with more Melty Blood Actress Again current code. It'll be the last time I play it on stream for a while, at the very least, because we will finally finish our female roster of playable characters. I unfortunately do not have any interest in anyone outside of that. So we will be finishing up Melty Blood tomorrow. As much as I would love to finish the case either now, tonight, or later this week, I think it might be in my best interests in the long run to perhaps, maybe a little bit, chill out and rest somewhat. As much as I hate to do that, I really do. I want to continue entertaining you guys, and honestly, if I could make this my thing, like every single day, I would. I honestly would. You Rainiacs and Langsters are the only people that I could probably stand to interact with in such long bursts for such consistent amount of times. But well, you know, even a even a gang boss needs rest. I mean, even a productive member of society needs rest. So, um, but yeah. Thank you all so much for being here today, my wonderful Rainiacs and Langsters. I hope that you have had a most wonderful St. Patrick's Day if you celebrated. I made some delicious food, which I'm gonna have more of as soon as I end stream. Um, but yeah, thank you all for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for enjoying the performance. Hope the voices today were still as good as last time or better. And I will see you guys tomorrow for one last round of Melty Blood. So, caramel dances into the distance. Special shout out to your cool and elegant Franzi. Thank you. That genuinely means so much to me. I am struggling to make sure my Franziska von Karma sounds good and intimidating and cool and sexy and not like just heavily accented and mean and one-dimensional. So it means a lot that you like that. um, but yeah. I kind of turned up the Japanese accent on Morgan for this one. I think that worked out for the best. Pearl's voice is still a level of high that I'm surprised I can reach, considering that is an 8-year-old child, and I know I don't sound altogether convincing as one, but I like to think that it's a halfway decent step. Especially when I have to switch off between her and a 25-year-old man within like the same back-to-back line. My eeny miny is as fun to do as ever. My like oblivious ditzy valley girl voice is one that I almost never get to like use. So like it's been so much fun to speak like this. And I will probably never get to do it again, so I'm savoring every bit of it. Um but yeah, okay, I'm rambling at this point. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. This is not a rehearsal or behind the scenes stream. I should go. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, make sure that you eat well, stay hydrated, and get lots of good rest, and have a radiant rest of your night. Be kind to yourselves, be excellent to each other, and as always, don't forget, unshrimp yourselves. Take care, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.